Hello, how's it going? I'm back for, who knows, 1, 2 more streams? Or maybe I'll actually be consistent and keep doing it. It's anyone's guess. I'm not committing to anything, so if you're here, you'll at least be here for this. I'm doing it on YouTube so that at the very least this stream's VOD will be saved so people can go back and watch that. Hi everyone, King, Silver, Desired Effect, we got all the Discord homies. Love to see it. We still got this starting soon screen from the last time I was consistent that Veronica made. Pretty cool. But today we're doing art. Specifically, we are trying pixel art. Now, I don't really plan on being a permanent VTuber tuber or PNG tuber sort of thing. I should put the chat box in front of this. But the lighting in the room I'm in is bad, and until I fix that, we'll have this. It's a perfect representation of me. Now, as far as pixel art goes, if I was gonna be more seriously drawing, I'd probably do it in Clip Studio because I know it. But I have a sprite because a friend bought it for me like 3 years ago, probably, and I might as well use it, right? Probably fun. I've been wanting to do this for a while, and I think it's a good idea when you're in an artistic rut, as I sort of have been, to change medium a bit. And digitally, I think a good way to change medium is just by trying out some of this pixel stuff. So I'm planning on just drawing the most comfortable thing possible for me in my OCs, which is also something that we don't get all the time. So that's what I'll be doing for a little while, and we'll just try to figure out how to do this pixel stuff. What the heck is this? Doesn't matter. Okay, how do I zoom in a little bit? I'm not doing, I have no plans right now of doing like pixel by pixel art. I just, you know, I'll use my tablet to do the same sort of things that I do in another program. But where's the zoom? What is this? It's a wand. Mouse wheel. I'm not on the... Okay. I feel like this is a intense zoom. Yeah. Okay, what if I wanted slightly... Oh, here. This. Give me 150. Is that any different than 100? No. Clearly not. Alright, there's only a few options. 1 or 200. We'll do this. Maybe if we do this and we go back to 1. Sure. That's where we'll leave it for now. Okay. I can still control Z, which is good. Why is this thing this? I think I'm on the background layer. That's fine. Just use white as an eraser by itself. look, I got this little preview. That's cute. I've been wanting to do pixel art for a while. Just because I think if I wanted to make like a little game, RPG Maker or something, pixel art's probably a good way to do it. I'm not gonna have a liquify tool here, am I? What's this? Oh. Blur. I don't want that. But we know it's there. Contour. Oh. Look at that contour tool. We can do this. I'm in Sprite. I'm drawing my characters. It's a comfy little stream. Or we could be exciting and we could call it, you know, finding the cure for art block. That was really loud. I don't know if it was for you guys, if it was for me, but boom, just subscribed. Thank you, friend. I'll have to set up a subscribe alert. I only have little gifts for my my Twitch notifications. All of those have always been just vampire savior gifs of like idle animations or whatever. Maybe it'd be fun, since Sprite is an animation tool, we could try to animate little sub notifications. I don't want to draw her in a normal outfit. I have a different idea for an outfit. Alright, we have to zoom out for a sec. Maybe this. What if I can... Here. Is this anything? No, it's like the exact same size. I'll have this little preview sitting here, so if it's hard to see. Okay, actually that's really trippy to see the lines show up over here while I'm drawing over here. I could just ask, how well can you guys see this at the scale it is on the little canvas? Because it's a little blurry for me on my OBS thing, but I have a much smaller window, I think, than you guys might. Looks good? Well, good then. Can I move things? Yep, oh my god. Yes. Alright, good. Yes, I'm definitely drawing on the background layer, which is fine. Okay. Okay, but I do want to move her up on the canvas, so we're gonna have to figure out. Okay, here's what we'll do. We'll move this layer under. Well, okay, I don't know how to do that. We will stop. Unselect. Yes. We do this. Wait, do I have a paint bucket? Paint bucket. I have to have a paint bucket. Build rectangle. We can work with this too. We're repairing our canvas. That not even close. No, this is the real one. Yes. And look at that. Went too long without drawing and now you've forgotten how to draw. It is tough. It's tough balancing giving yourself enough breaks that you don't burn out, but not too much that you forget how to do it. Why don't you just make a layer of white and put it under a transparent layer? I want to, but I don't know how to move. I meant to be drawing on layer 1 here, but instead I am accidentally drawing on the background. I don't know how to move one. I don't know how to move this below. Maybe I press arrow key down. Nope. I don't know how to move this. So that's a journey for someone smarter than me to figure out. What? Wait. Oh. Wait, delete this. True. No. Okay. And now, once again, you just have to cover up the void. And now we're in. Just like that. Give her some good old shoes. And you select transparency and get rid of all of the white. Maybe. But I don't know how to get the, I don't know how to get this drawing off of the background layer. That's it. We are 1 layer kings today. That pose wasn't quite awkward enough, I think. You gotta hit her with one of these. been a little torn artistically lately. If I find myself switching on the day wanting to draw in a sort of goofy little cartoony style, or see something still a little cartoony, but a little more grounded and capable of emotion, if that makes sense. They're a little opposed in my eyes, which I think is fine. You know, an art style is not something that you have to commit to by any stretch. It's just hard to learn both at the same time. Because in art, you kind of gotta pick your battles. If you try to improve at everything all at once, then I mean, there's too much. Yeah, it's hard to describe the sort of the best word I've found for it is grounded. Or it's still cartoony, but you know, I think Rebecca Sugar is an artist that's very good at getting to that point. I respect her a lot. Because her stuff is very cartoony, but there's a sort of somber nature to a lot of it. You get what I mean? That's really what I like. I like somber art. Which I don't know if I'd describe this as that, but that's okay. I like funny, cute stuff too. All right, now let's figure out where the paint bucket tool. It's the paint drop. All right, and then for simplicity's sake, maybe we just stick to this generic palette. Okay, I forgot how paint bucket tools work. So let's close things up. Is there? Yeah, there's this. Usually, I do not have very closed or clean line art. So I don't usually use a paint bucket tool. I'll just make a layer under and scribble in color there. But as we've established, as it's really the only thing that we've established so far, that I don't know how to make a layer under this one. But I bet this is closed. Paint bucket. And it wasn't. It's right here. I found it. Oh my god. Just the oh, it's the same spot. Let me study the preview. Okay, for the hair part, I have to be a little creative because I don't want lines there. So we'll do a little of this action. Then, when we fill it, see that? Hang it. This is the worst. Don't draw on your background layer. And if you do, I don't know how to use A-Sprite better. I'm very confident that my problem has an easy solution that I'm just not doing. Coloring in with the 1 pixel is not it. So maybe I won't do anything to fix it, actually. I don't know. My color selector hotkey is not the same. No, this is the worst. I just shouldn't have colored. That was really my fatal flaw. No one told me to do this. I could have just sketched. Right, but we're cooking now. No, I love that red though. You see that red? That was a nice shade. Spotted. Zoom level. Oh, here's one thing. Little spot to clean. I'll say the vibes of this program are very nice. I like just the look of it. That's an advantage I would have to doing pixel art in Clip Studio. Clip Studio just doesn't have the vibe down. Also, I like this preview window. Oh, this is all. It's all so cute. It looks closed off to me. And it is huge. Yeah, it's definitely, they gave it the vibe of a program that is specifically pixel art. That is its thing. Is what it does. That's it. Oh, I do wonder how big you could make the canvas. Kind of things. They have a spray tool. Cool. Probably won't use that, but who knows? I could be making 4K pixel art, but I think 4K pixel art is just like digital art at that point. The only real difference between pixel art and more traditional digital art is the scale. I need to cover up this bald spot. Okay. Her shoes are usually white, but they kinda already got white. Use this. I didn't know what music to put on today, so I put on the Polybridge soundtrack. I've never once played Polybridge. I don't know anyone who's played Polybridge other than like Ludwig. But I've heard great things, and the music is really nice. Yeah, we can just leave the shoes white. That's usually how they are. And then we'll just put her over here. Create a new void. We'll make space to draw it other. Now all I'm drawing today are my own characters, which I have a few of. Not that I draw, but I have them. Is anyone here enough of a true RT whack head to know a character that I could draw that is mine while I take a sip of my raspberry sparkling water? Emil? Yeah, that's a real old head one. The bear one? I definitely gotta draw her. I still have I mainly made her as a mascot and merch idea thing. And I haven't made it yet, but it'll be coming. Yeah, Emil was for the Gabby gang. Game. I drew her while I was working at a barcade. I was doing some design stuff for them, and I was helping run mainly Smash tournaments. I drew her while that was going on. Alright, let's zoom in. Zoom in again for the inaugural drawing of the face. Gabby game coming soon. If the Gabby game ever comes, it'll probably look a little something like this. Although most people who follow me at this point probably have never seen Gabby. Or maybe they've seen her, but wouldn't know it by name. Definitely no one knows this character. And for some of these characters, if they get brought up and are drawn, kind of a redesign opportunity. I mean, I think it would be probably difficult to scroll back to the last time I drew Emil. I mean, naturally, I'm gonna have a pretty different style than whenever that was. I think there was definitely a good amount of time where I was like a OC artist over everything. That was definitely like my main export. Then I moved on to, I don't know, I think the big UAC OC phase ended during the 100 Sakuras. With the 100 Sakuras, I think I came out of that as a like a fan artist, you know. And really, a sort of genre of fan artist that is, I just sort of pick one thing and stick with it for a while. A lot of Adventure Time. That's probably been, honestly, if I'm anything, if you're gonna categorize me at all at this point, it's probably Adventure Time artist, and I would take that. I think I would be being an Adventure Time artist puts you in very good company. Yeah, the Samira redesign I did performed very well. People liked that. I liked making it. Yeah, I mean, at the time when I was drawing Emil, I likely had like 22.5 thousand less followers than I have right now. So, very likely, most of you have not seen this character. I do feel like I still remember the design pretty well, though. Yeah, I feel like the amount of people... I could probably name everybody who would remember Emil. It'd be like you. Probably, I'm sure Wolt remembers. Mercy probably remembers. You know, it's a long list. Yeah, I know I liked drawing her because her design is still in my head. Yeah, she was gonna be a part of my vampire character who never got designed, Deck Jackson's book club. Deck Jackson, of course, being the star of my Blood Bowl team. Goal giver, just use little creature hands. They're not very creaturey, but I'm just saying words, I guess. Yeah, Dex Jackson is a good name. It's probably one of my strongest suits is the name coming up with. I need to make more funny characters so I can give them funny name. Over the holidays, I was playing Balderdash, and I came up with a character named Tillamook Hans. So that was a pretty good one. Pizza Tower vibes? Definitely. I haven't played Pizza Tower yet, but it's one of those games that... You ever have a game that you're like so sure that you are going to like and will play that you just like don't find yourself rushing to get it? That may be something that is more me than some other people. I don't really play a ton of games, but that is a spot I'm in for Pizza Tower. I love the art though. I don't know what you would exactly call it. It's just like messy pixel art. Solar Ash, that's another one that I wanna check out. It's been on my wish list forever. When I was a kid, I did some pixel art too because I wanted to be a game designer, as you know, many kids want to be. I didn't get that far because I'm not patient enough for something like coding. But pixel art I thought it was really hard. And part of that is just gonna be being new to it and just being a young artist in general at the time. But it took me many years really to realize that pixel art doesn't have to be a 32 by 32 grid where you place every pixel individually. It can just be you can just use a pen and draw, but it's pixels, so it has a fun vibe. And look how fun this is. It's Emile, the first time in 100 years. Here, I gotta move her up so that y'all can see the Dylan too. Ignore the void, because that's a symptom of me not knowing how to use this program. I would say my favorite OC of mine to draw, and probably the one that I just doodle the most, even though I don't really post it, is Tia, who you might know as the blue Cyclops character that I draw every once in a while. I just doodle her offhand all the time. She just has a lot of things that I like drawing. Being big, thin ears and a funny eye. Look at this. Y'all play an RPG Maker game that looks like this? Yeah, Tia's the one with the tail. This palette for Emile will be a little different than the original because, for simplicity's sake, I'm just going to use this default palette. But that's okay, because I don't think anybody cares or knows. So we're in a good spot for that. How did I use this? It's closed now. Oh, there's a gap. I've committed to drawing on this dumb one layer. I have to keep doing this. Like paint. At some point, I might do a stream where I do like on the spot commissions, just like simple stuff in a half hour. Uh, it's like a cheap sale price, like $10 or $15 or something. I could do it. I could do a little pixel art stream. We'll see. I might have to do these normal streams enough that I can unlock the ability to get donations or super chats or whatever from this before I can do that, but we'll see. More Eddie, hello. Oh, that's not. How are you doing? Drawing a very old OC of mine from way back. What that really means is like, I don't know, 2, maybe coming up on 3 years. I really haven't been doing this for that long in the grand scheme of things, but I think it was in like 2021, so a while. Been a while. Like in the olden days. I don't know if we had internet back then. I can't really remember. I gotta say, I am really liking this program to draw in. I definitely will do at least a couple more streams of this. And you can hold me to that so that I feel bad about it if I don't. Where's the hole? Wait, what? Where's the... Oh, it goes up through here. I see. I see. The other A-Sprite stream ideas I've had, doing a draw Pokemon from memory thing, which will be really fun because I want to draw Pokemon from memory very bad. What else? What other ideas have I had? I guess the on-spot commission thingy, but I'll come up with something. could say something like that. Alright, we might have to do a little trial and error for how we want to assign these colors. I'm from Brazil. Awesome. Raphael coming in from Brazil. Love to see it. I spilled sparkling water all over myself, which I do at least once a can. Because I'm like sort of a child in that way. From Egypt? Sick. Bouncing all over the place here. Here, maybe we do this. And the hair a little lighter. That looks fine. Most diverse chat. Maybe. Many people are saying this, I've heard. Tiny global audience. That is very sweet. I was gonna say we're gonna win the streamer award next year for most diverse stream, but I gotta be honest, I don't think someone who looks like me should be winning a diversity award. Oh. All right. I think this looks pretty cute. Came out well. I'll keep it like that. Nice. All right. So that's that. Let's see. What else did we have? We had someone. We had a birdie recommendation. Bear character who I've drawn like 3 times. The most recent OC. But you know, she naturally joined the club of being mainly forgotten by me. So, sorry, yes. Yeah, designed her just absentmindedly doodling at work. She's pretty cute. This is the first time in probably 2 years that I've drawn her. Oh, no. Still on. Alright, let's try to draw this bear. She is zombie, she's just really cold. Her story, I don't know what she was originally. But she was gonna be in a game project, like a little RPG Maker game that didn't end up happening, but who knows? It could someday, technically. She's like a vampire thrall. I don't know if that's a zombie, but she's like vaguely undead character. Here, I'll put this on here so that we can see everyone at once until I'll eventually put it on Birdie here. Okay, I can do this. Mom Flurdink. Thanks for the sub. Yeah, this is my first time doing pixel art. I think I'm cheating a tiny bit by just drawing like normally. I just happen to be in a pixel art program. But who doesn't like cheating? I don't. Yeah. All right, let's draw. Something about being in a different program with a different sort of brush is it's very freeing. I mean, I would definitely call this pixel art. Oh, this is how a lot of pixel artists draw. You know, most of pixel art is not a careful pixel by pixel placement thing. A lot of the time it just happens to be at a smaller scale. Basically all digital art, really big pixel art. I think pixel art, of course, yeah, it is subjective, I guess. But I think to me, pixel art just comes down to how well you can actually see the pixels. Because yeah, all art is kind of pixel art. Digital art. Recommended your videos by YouTube to make more Street Fighter 6 guides. I've been thinking about doing more. I might try doing something for season 2 of Street Fighter 6, going into a bit more. I've learned a lot more about the game since I made those guides. I kind of stopped doing it because the individual character guides I felt were sort of just rehashing the same thing, which is fine, and I probably should have still done them because they were helpful to people. But the tutorials that I was really proud of was the tutorial about doing combos and just the absolute basics of Street Fighter video. I was very happy with those. And I want to make more stuff similar to them. Make her mouth go like, let's see. What did I don't know. I think doing a little something like this is the way to go for her. Yeah, I've been thinking one idea I've had for guides is just like do a little essay on like the grappler game plan and talk about how the traditional grappler game plan applies to Zangief, Manon, and Lily all together for like the Shoto game plan. And I've even thought it could be interesting to like take it to other games, even just like talk about the idea of a grappler and the idea of the grappler's game plan, and then apply it to Street Fighter, but also bring it into Guilty Gear with Potemkin, or I don't know, Clark in King of Fighters or something, and just see what these sort of fighting game philosophy ideas, how they apply to other games. Clark is always on the mind. You can never have a conversation with me where I don't bring up Clark. You're drawn to watching the stream? That's good. We'll draw along. Yeah, King would I definitely think it would be interesting to try to apply the 2D grappler game plan to King. But I mean, a massive part of grapplers is jumping in 2D. Glad to hear it, guys. I strive. Part of the reason why I like to choose sort of chill music a lot of the time, because I want to make just a nice, comfy, safe vibe. On character design for a stop motion assignment for animation school, apparently 215. Dang. Is it coming along? Okay. I've not played Virtua Fighter myself. I mean, I guess I've probably touched it a couple of times, but I definitely would be excited to give it a shot if that Virtua Fighter 6 ever does actually come around. The fact that grabs track sidesteps in this game is it's frankly absurd. I don't understand what they were cooking with that one. I thought I was just like, I got grabbed out of sidestep so many times in Tekken 8, and every time for a while I just assumed that I was messing up. I was like, no, that doesn't make sense. I truly have very little idea of how Virtua Fighter actually plays. Like, I know the general control scheme, but like the moment-to-moment gameplay, I don't quite grasp. I don't think you quite get too much of a good impression of how it plays by watching it, to me at least. Because like, it's 3D, but it definitely does not look like Tekken, you know? I think it's very interesting how different the 3D fighters play. Yeah, just sort of, I felt like she could use a beer, you know? Guys, this program is incredibly fun to draw in. It is awesome. Shout out to my buddy Alex for buying it for me like 3 years ago. Now I'm using it. Program is it? It's A Sprite. AE Sprite. It's on Steam. It's like a pixel art animation software, mainly. Make the dragon red or purple? I mean, you really can never go wrong with a red dragon, you know? But what's the dragon's vibe? Purple does psychic damage? That's a good point. If you need one that does psychic damage, I would design him to be purple. But, you know, that's just common sense. Dragon's a middle-aged, fed-up man who just wants to listen to old music and drink tea in peace in his cave. But a tiny wannabe knight, Hild, keeps bothering him and challenging him into battle. That's definitely a red dragon. Very red. For how cool her pants are. Honestly, these are a little different than the. She had like joggers before, but I thought that this idea came to me. I thought it would look cute and be just sort of an interesting shape language. One thing I will have to remember before next stream is to actually make a thumbnail. I forget you have to do that on YouTube. But, you know, if I do another A-Sprite stream, then I'll be able to use this picture at least. And she has short shorts. Remember the last time I drew her, she had like dolphin shorts on, yeah. But that wasn't really a outfit for her specifically. That was just sort of to make a change to her body shape. Alright, I'm gonna change this a little bit. She's just very pale. No, we're back. Oh, I'm back in pixel hell. What did I do? Where did I even make that color? What happened? Didn't I make this a different color? How does this work? Make it be different. What? Alright, well, I don't know how to make a new color. Oh my god. That'd be hilarious if you did a Wii Sports boxing mystery tournament. But the worst fighting game I've ever played. It was, I mean, it's probably at that mystery tournament with I don't know. What games have I really hated? Veronica, do you remember what games I thought like really sucked? I should save this. Fight.exe? Oh yeah, I thought that one wasn't very good. No shade to developers, I think it was made to be more funny than, you know, good specifically anyway. But it was certainly not my cup of tea. That one I did not like very much. Verdict Guilty was pretty insane. That one did not have the greatest game feel of all time. Oh, one that I personally did not vibe with, that I sort of feel bad about, is oh, what is it? It's the game by the Battle K Road devs that's like all gritty. It has like smelly Ryu in it. Daraku Tenshi: The Fallen Angels. Yeah, I could not get into the game feel of that thing. Which is unfortunate because the art and vibe of it is really great. So I definitely would not call it the worst fighting game I've played, because it's just too unique for that. But it was certainly not my thing. All right, so this is, we can all agree this is the cutest version of this character I've ever drawn, right? Yeah, this is awesome. I love this. Can I make the canvas bigger? No, we'll just Let's move some stuff around a little bit. Then fill in the voids left by drawing on the background layer. We can fit her in there. Oh. We'll take Birdie. And we'll fill in our voids. And then we'll move them a little bit more. Maybe put them over here. Then we'll have enough room to fit someone else up here. Do American people, especially middle-aged or old, get scam calls frequently? Yes. Tons. Tons and tons and tons. A Gabby? Yeah, we can end it on a Gabby. Do one more. Get a good 2-hour stream going here. Draw Gabby. And talk through Gabby a little bit. She was the first real OC that I made in like 2020 sometime. In 2020 was when I started kind of trying to draw more seriously and like actually learn something. And I did. I learned a lot that year. I took some classes. I did the Proco YouTube anatomy course like twice, which I've done a few times since then. And I still think if I did it a few more times, I would learn a ton more. But I wanted to make an original character because I had just started doing stuff on Twitter. And on Twitter, you know, a bunch of people have original characters that they draw. I wanted to have one too, but I didn't really know how to go about it. But one of my friends said that first original character should just be drawing something really self-indulgent, you know, something that you just want to draw anyway. So I drew a little goblin. At the time, I drew a very angry little goblin because that's what I was comfortable drawing at the time. Angry faces. Because all I could do was like draw these eyes. So I drew that. That little goblin was Gabby. That's what we called her. And over time, she changed quite a bit. she became significantly less angry. Really not angry at all. Because as times changed and as I changed as an artist, I kept her just as sort of something that was just always going to be my comfort zone character to draw. And eventually that became, you know, a cute little goblin. I think she did have little eyebrows like this, actually. At least at one point. Yeah, she mellowed out. She changed a lot. She changed a lot with ideas I had of stories to tell or projects I wanted to make. And none of them, you know, ever ended up getting made. But I think that's fine. The important thing was just flexing some creative energy and thinking of ideas that inspired me to make things. So even if I didn't end up ever actually making those things, I don't regret, you know, planning it. We might just have to do like a bust for her. I don't think I'm gonna have enough room to draw the whole body. But if that's the case, then I can draw a few more characters just as busts. Her hair went through many, many different phases before I got it to something that I liked. Many, many, many. She's still just, you know, in honor of Gabby being the first character that I made. She's still the profile picture to my Discord. All right, see you, Whale Boy. I definitely will consider making some more Street Fighter stuff. I'm glad you hung out. But yeah, Gabby's still the profile picture for the server, for the RTWAC server Discord. Whatever. If any of you guys are in the stream and aren't in the Discord, I probably don't have a link in the description of this, but I think in the description of this stream, I have a link to my Twitter, which also, honestly, probably doesn't have a link to the Discord. I'm gonna put a link to the Discord in the chat. And then later I'll fix it not being on my Twitter anywhere. No! I've ruined everything. Oh, this is going south fast. This will not load. I can't put something into my own chat in OBS. Alright, you have to... Does this work? This doesn't seem like the right link. But it kind of works. I don't know. I'll put it in my bio. You guys, if any of you guys want to join the Discord, you just, I'll make a tweet about it. I don't know. I'm not a professional. We will figure it out later. Oh. Okay, this wasn't even a subtle gap. Alright, where's the gap on this? Found it. Here. Boom. I don't think it's really been that long since I've drawn Gabby, but it's not like a often thing. Oh, and there's this. And really, probably worth filling that in. A little goblin friend. She really doesn't fit in here as well as I thought. So I'll put her there. Alright, the last one for tonight. I'm gonna do Tia, because I want to do Tia. Ever watched The Iron Giant? Yes. Yes, I have. I thought it was very good, but I haven't seen it since I was pretty young. It's been quite a while. It's definitely something that I've been meaning to see again for a long time. Honestly, it's taken me until just now to realize that the hair that I put on my design of Marceline is kind of just the hair that I designed for this character. A little more poofy here rather than, you know, when I draw Marceline, it's usually like a more spiky. But you can see the similarities in the two of them, huh? Drawing Marceline did introduce me to the concept of just the fact that when I draw fan art, I can still make my own design of the character. You know, I can do my own thing. I am not beholden to the versions of the character that came before. And that makes it way more fun to me. Now I never try to copy designs exactly. I just try to figure out how I like to draw it. Emphasize the parts of it that I enjoy. And naturally, I seem to have developed my Marceline in a way that the way I draw her is similar to the way that I draw my favorite original character to draw. So, funny how that works, huh? Yeah, well, we're fitting the tail in this. Escape from the hair. Here. Found it all. Just have to follow the trail. Eventually you'll find the hole. Or you do a bad job. It was here. And now, it'll fill it up perfectly. First try. Oh. Maybe this would be better. I'll say it is. I don't like it more. Whatever. Still a hole. Still a hole. But now we're good. Got it. Got it. No. There we go. There are the folks for today. Yeah, almost the whole squad, really. The only one I haven't drawn is Samira, who is the hardest to draw. So I will not save her for the last minute. I gotta find references to her design again and figure all that out. But the birdie has definitely ended up being my favorite one of these. Pretty good, thank you. I appreciate all you guys for coming and hanging out here. I definitely will be back with another A Sprite thing. Unfortunately, I think I'll be out of the house tomorrow night. I will be busy on Wednesday. I will be busy on Thursday. But maybe Friday. Maybe we can party then. But whatever happens, you can find out what I'll be doing by join my Discord or following me on Twitter. The link to my Twitter is in the description, and I will try to put the Discord link there next time, and I will also try to put it in my Twitter bio right after this. So you can check that out if you want to know when I'm live, or I guess you can just subscribe here, and then you'll be notified. But I'll definitely be back, because I had a lot of fun here. A lot of fun drawing in this program. I just thank you again. I'm gonna head out. I'll post this on Twitter. You can gas it up if you want to. Alright. Well, some of you that have been here before the last time I streamed know my little sign-off tradition. But if you don't, then here's your bear.